Clash of Clans released a new update with Town Hall 16 and new hero equipment for Town Hall 8 to Town Hall 16. Initially, everyone was excited and loved this feature, but after a while, people noticed that it was hard to get those ores and upgrade the hero equipment. We also got new equipment after new equipment with events, which is a massive problem. When hero equipment came out, you could change your hero equipment. In addition, you had 4 choices for every hero, which meant everyone could choose a different equipment to get their best synergy, which is pretty good. However, to upgrade the hero equipment, you need ores and ores are tough to get. But we still get new equipment after new equipment in almost every event and ores are difficult to get. In fact, the starry ores are the most difficult to get, but you need starry ores to upgrade the new equipment you get. We have a few ways to get starry ores, which is so annoying for most players. The ways to get starry ores are weekly deals and of course that's spending gems. Another way is special events, but special events don't help a lot, because most of the time you get another epic equipment that doesn't compensate for each other. Because you definitely need more starry ores to max equipment than you actually get from the events, which is a shame. But we have good news. They recently added Clan Capital, where you can buy every type of ore, which is great, love to Supercell. But I think it doesn't help to solve the problem either. The last way to get starry ores is through Clan War, but then there's a big problem with the heroes. You need to do wars to upgrade your equipment, and you need to skip war because you have to upgrade your heroes. You can't do it without heroes, because they are so important in an attack. If somebody doesn't have heroes, it can ruin your war. A lot of people are angry about this, and also a lot of people don't like that hero upgrades are still the same in upgrade time and cost a lot. Now it would be fair if Supercell made the heroes 50% of their cost, since hero upgrades lost their power, because usually you had to upgrade a hero to get a better ability, but now you have to upgrade your hero equipment for a better ability. Therefore, with hero upgrades you only get health and damage per second. The heroes are still the same price, not even 50% off, which is not fair because they lost their power. However, the cost is not a problem, because if you do many attacks with sneaky goblins, you will get the dark elixir. The time it takes is way too much, because you have to wait a whole week before you can use your heroes again. This means you are a week out of war. Now you have only one way to get starry ores, which is Clan Capital. But you definitely need more than 15 a week to upgrade epic hero equipment. And you also need to do war to get ores as well, because in war you can get good rewards like shiny ores and glowy ores. Currently you have 95 levels for heroes, which is insane. You also have 27 levels for epic equipment and 18 levels for common hero equipment. This is unfair because the hero levels were split, like I said. You only get HP and DPS, not hero ability levels anymore. So Supercell has to remove 50% of their heroes levels, or let us use heroes while they are upgrading, so we can still play with heroes in war. But Supercell got this question in the Q&A and they said, we can do it, because this is the perfect money maker for us. At least they are honest about it, which is what I like. I understand it, because they have a massive team they need to pay. If you want to get more ores in the home village, there's only one way, which is the star bonus. The higher you go in trophies, the more ores you can get. Which also made farmers mad, because they used to farm a lot in the lower leagues. But now they are forced to go to the higher leagues in trophies, like the Legends League, which means they have to play even more than they used to do. On the other hand, other people liked it, because trophy pushing starts to become important. But the downside of this feature is that you can't get starry ores in the star bonus. And even if you have trophies, you have a problem. Let me explain. With most resources, you can grind them, like gold, elixir and dark elixir. But with ores, that's the first resource where it's not the case. I know CWL medals and raid medals are the same, but if you don't get a lot of it, you can still experience the game. You can still farm the loot yourself and level both troops and buildings. But with ores that's not the case. For example, if you do 30 attacks, you don't get more ores than people who do 10 attacks a day. The only way to get ores is the star bonus. So the only thing you have to do is get 5 stars a day. You can't grind to be faster than someone who pays to get max equipment. This means you may never experience the max level for epic equipment. This is a huge problem, and now people start to say that Clash of Clans is ruined. They think you never can max hero equipment and max your heroes at the same time. This raises a question whether Clash of Clans is pay to win like Clash Royale. With hero equipment, it's kind of pay to win, because for a free to play player there's no way to get ahead of those pay to win players. You just can't grind to get more ores, whereas with loot you can farm loot to upgrade buildings. This means that you don't have to spend money buying the loot to upgrade it. The pay to win player, if he doesn't want to grind, he has to spend a lot of money to buy the resources before he can actually upgrade the building, and then he also needs to pay for the upgrade time, which is so expensive. This leads to players quitting because they think Clash of Clans will become pay to win like Clash Royale. They want to quit because they don't want to experience the same they had with Clash Royale. But what I think is that Clash of Clans will bring more ways to get ores. For example, they already did it recently. If they really want to solve the pay to win problem, they need to find a way how free to play players can grind the ores. Then we don't have to pay to get those ores. For example, in every attack you do, you get few ores even if few can help to solve this problem. Then we don't have to pay to get those ores. We can grind in order to max our hero equipment faster than people who spend money. They also need to fix it with heroes, because it's unfair that we still have so many levels. Overall, there's a massive pay to win problem in Clash of Clans right now, because there are almost no ways to grind ores. We also have 95 hero levels, which is a huge problem, since you need to play war with them to get ores. This leads to people finally quitting the game because they feel like there's a pay to win problem. Don't get me wrong, I love Clash of Clans, but this is a problem that they need to solve. Let me know what you think down in the comments, and I have heard another video that you will love.